Audio check. Video check. Audio check. Video check. All right. We have audio, we have video, we have a stream. Hello everyone. I am Blazar Gaming, playing Cities Skylines. Cities Skylines. Yes. Last time on Cities Skylines, we built this area out. We put our stores so people can shop, our residents so people can live, and offices where people can work. Speaking of offices, looks like the people are demanding more. A high demand for offices. So let's give them offices. And we need to look into start building another office area. Let's make it a little more vertical though. Got it. Getting some crazy. Oh well. Let it be crazy then. Whoa. Not what I want at all. That's what I want. Boom. Ah, it's getting a little hilly over here. Little hilly over here. Actually, break that one. Good enough. Whoa. Right down the middle with some decent. Nope, too far. There we go. we go. We got some water out here. Nope. Guess I take it all the way out here to the street. Hope everyone's doing well today. You didn't go far enough. Good enough. And just a little more. There we go. Everybody has water. It's a nice little hill over here. So we're ready for more offices soon. All right, how about bicycle path? It's the worst thing about paths in this game. They just don't work with all the Snap 2 stuff. All right. I know. All this stuff isn't really that important, but hey, might as well be thorough. Might as well be thorough. Might as well be thorough. You know, probably ought to attach here. Break here. Turn everything back on. Silly game. Turn everything back off. Silly game. All right. And we need more offices. How are we doing with... So, it's time to add... First, put in a little fire station. Little police station. Little health clinic. And a crematorium. Slope too steep. Slope too steep. Looks like they'd like a little more commercial. Make sure I didn't just break electricity. No, yep, these guys don't have electricity over here. Let's put in a park. Now they'll have electricity. But we also want a walk in the park. And the bicycle ride. Yeah, there may not be space to do this. Yeah, there might be. There we go. So, they want more commercial. Commercial. High density commercial. Let's give them some high density commercial. Let's don't do that. That's good. More offices? Are you kidding me? Yeah, we need to add another stop on the train. On the purple train. All right. Yeah, it looks like we're going to have to wait till the line refreshes. There we go. Add a stop here, both sides. There we go. More offices. That's one big office park. I should try to find another way across. Bicycles. Space already occupied. Space already occupied. Stupid game. We'll see. Yep, there's the first bicyclist. Maybe throw in a little more. Maybe some more hotels over here. About some more leisure stuff. Not leisure, yeah, these kind of stuff. Movie theater. Department store. It's a pretty big department store. Where are we going to find a place for a department store that big? I don't think we are. Unless we put it on the outside here. Yeah. Want it down this way. How about there? And how's our bus stops? Let's put a bus stop here. Front of the department store. Do we have water? Yeah. Yep, that's my tourist trap. Okay, we have water. We have electricity. And now we have a bus stop. It's a big old department store. Yep. We could always put a hotel or two over here. Let's check my zoning. My zoning's okay. Slap a hotel or two over here, maybe. Over here next to the department store. Or across from the department store. Let's see what we get here. Let's put a walking path through here. We don't want to take out that tree, so let's just go right down the middle. What kind of PC? It's one that I built myself. So, if you go to my Twitch channel,
This is legit.
It's easier to go here. If you go to my Twitch channel, pause because I don't want to see me. Here's my computer. I built them both myself. They're both identical except my game machine has the EVGA GTX 1080. And my streaming machine has the 1050 Ti. And then the only other difference is hard drives. This one has, well, of course the monitors too. This one's got a Samsung 65-inch TV. But I've got a 950 Pro NVMe SSD. That's what I run my games and my operating system on. And then I've got a second SSD that it's really not used for anything right now. It's just extra space in case I ever need to start storing some of my games that I don't play anymore on it. And down here I've got an SSD which runs my software and operating system. And yeah, there's the SSD. It's small, 250 gigabytes. And then a 4 gigabyte hard drive, which is where I store all my videos. This one's got the camera and the capture card. and the microphone. So that's my two machines, but it's right here on my Twitch, on my Twitch site. So there you go. That's my computers. I built them both November 2016. Early November 2016. I bought all this stuff from Amazon, put them together. I bought my home theater system from Best Buy and my television. And then I just and of course, best internet in the world. I pay about $69 a year for 1 gigabit. Best internet in the world. So there you go. All right, my next milestone is when I get airports. 70,000 people. All right, we've got to keep people happy if I want to hit that next milestone. Float Tuesday. Float Tuesday. Got this area to spread out to next. Electricity. We're in good shape. We're in the green. Water, sewer, we're in the green. Garbage, we're in the green. Education, we're a little shy on high schools, but not bad. Universities keeping really busy. But we're down to 7% uneducated now. Happiness. Everybody's happy. Healthiness. Everybody's healthy. To have 52,000 families and only have 5-6 citizens, it's pretty healthy. Plenty of capacity. We could handle 3,000 people dying together at the same time. Or different levels. Wind. We're not really utilizing wind power. Traffic. When did we become busy right here, and why did we become busy right here? kind of a junction do I have here? Could be my whole problem. Yep. Sometimes a traffic light will solve all problems. All right, let's get back to what we were looking at. That was traffic. It's already gone from red to orange. Pollution. Ah, you have a Mac. Back when before I retired, I was writing software. I loved my MacBook Pro. The only thing I didn't like about my MacBook Pro was 16 gigabytes was the limit. And I was running virtual machines and stuff, so I ended up having to offload my virtual machines to a company server because 16 gigabytes of RAM just wasn't enough for my MacBook Pro to do everything I wanted to do on my MacBook Pro. But I enjoyed software development on my MacBook Pro. Let's see. Let's see a few places where we could upgrade highway. I think it was close enough. Yep. I can't upgrade over here, so we've got some noise hitting that guy. This is noisy because of the these generate a lot of noise. Subway entrances generate a lot of noise. But this is office buildings. It's okay. This is residence. So if any citizens get sick from noise, it would be these guys. You can always throw some trees in. Trees supposedly help muffle all the sound. They work like a sound barrier. You get them thick enough. And I don't think it always shows up here that it helps, but it's supposed to help. But as soon as you throw down a bunch of trees, then all of a sudden they catch on fire. I do have a helicopter depot right here, though. A fire helicopter depot. So they could pick up water here, put out the fire there. Alright. Looks like they're calling for some more residents. We got all this space out here for residential area. Here and here. But yeah, for software development, I enjoyed my MacBook Pro. It wasn't mine. Companies supplied it for me. Excuse me. Curious if I want to keep working this area, if I'd like to go ahead and start expanding to a new area. It depends on what games you want to play. If you're into esports, you can build a pretty decent gaming machine. I don't know, just a few $100s. If you want to play the new AAA games, yeah, you're going to have to go up to about $900. There's a YouTuber. There's a YouTuber called Tech Deals. TechDeals. Tech Deals. And he's constantly watching what's the best deals. I recommend you subscribe to Tech Deals YouTube channel. And it's very helpful if you're looking for budget gaming machines. Now, there's other people I can recommend if you're looking for high-end, state-of-the-art, best of the best machines. But Tech Deals is a good YouTuber who's in constant watching the markets, constantly finding the deals. But yeah, most of the esports, see the last YouTube series he did was about a gaming machine that he put together and tested. And he was playing 4K games at 4K on a low budget machine. But it depends on the games again. If you're into World of Tanks, World of Warships, League of Legends, Dota, Overwatch, PUBG, whatever that is. What's the big popular one? Fortnite, stuff like. If those are the kinds of games you play, you don't need a monster machine to do that stuff. GTA 5. But if you want the newest games, and you want high frame rates, it really depends. And he's very detailed on what's what. A lot of times people say, well, I only want to play these games. Well, then you could build a four or $500 gaming machine and you play those games. And they're happy. And then the latest AAA game comes out and they say, and they go and buy that and they stick it on their machine and they can't play it. So I built my computer to be not future-proof, because that's impossible. 10 years from now, you're not going to be able to play the newest games on today's hardware. But I wanted it to at least, last 5 years before I need to replace it or so. And my gaming machine is, even though I put it together almost 2 years ago, it's still beyond today's games, today's AAA games. So I probably went too far. I went too extreme. But that gives me a good feeling about the next 3 years. I built my machine to have more cores than what everybody was working with. Everybody was working with 4 cores, 8 threads. So I built a 6-core, 12-thread machine. I went enthusiast, so I could have 16 by 16 on my video cards if I ever needed to pop in a second video card to handle DX12 and Vulkan games. Those are graphic APIs, GPU APIs for gaming. Crossfire and SLI is kind of dead, but DX12 and Vulkan will support as many video cards as you want to stick in your machine. All right. Should I expand my area over here or move to a new area? We've still got lots of space out here, but I cleaned up most of my traffic right here by just putting in a traffic light. This looks nice. Lots of people coming out here. Oh, I did want to see how my trains were doing. My bus line. How's my bus line doing? I think 12 vehicles is about right. There's room. Yeah, 12 vehicles is just right for my bus line. Metro purple. Looks like 4 is just right. My other Metro purple. Three looks good. Metro orange. Metro orange looks like it could use another car. Maybe even 2. Let's check. Metro Yellow. Metro Yellow looks like it has one too many. Well, let's see. Let's see what happens here. Yeah. Let's drop this one back one. Okay. Let's check Metro Purple. Metro Purple looks good. This is the one that needs more. I like how it says weekly passengers 500. And yet there's more than 500 on it today. We'll come back and revisit later. Oh yeah, let me look at that again. I should sort it. There we go. Put my purples together. Where was the pink line? It's all right. Okay. Make some people happy. Oh, I forgot. I started building residence out here and I didn't ever finish. So, did they have any? Probably should put them on the line too. So, let's put in a subway, a metro stop. If I can find a place to put it. Down here on the corner. All right. Freeze for a moment. Slope too steep. What you talking about, Willis? There we go. Let the lines fix themselves. One. Come on, orange line, fix yourself. Thank you. There we go. Now, let's add a few people since we have some room. Everybody's hitting the metro. All right, that kind of finishes this little area out here that I'd forgotten about. Ooh. We could definitely put some riverfront property down here. Just like we did over here. Opposite side of the river. That's one big office park. Yeah. Let's put a big fire station. Big police station. Big old hospital. Do I have one of these out here? I don't think so. That's so the fire helicopters can come. See? So why aren't people happy? Let's see. Health coverage. Fire coverage. Police coverage. Education coverage. They've got a high school. They've got an elementary school. They shouldn't be complaining. Got a university way over there. That's okay. We could probably put a community college down here. But I'm happy with what we have. See, when we do an airport later, we've got a lot of flat land over here. This is flat. This is flat. This is flat. All this is flat. Very nice. So out here will be a good place for the airport. But I got to get 20,000 more people before I get an airport. But I think it's about time to build a new triangle. What do I mean by a triangle? Well, there's 3 points to a triangle: residence, commercial, and jobs. Jobs, shops, and people. Here's my shops. Here's my people. Here's my jobs. I've got easy access for my people to get to their jobs. Easy access for my people to get to the shops. And if need be, which there isn't, because this is an industry, this isn't industry, but if this was industry, then I would need a clear path between industry and jobs. Example. Here's my example. Here's my people. Here's where they work. Here's where they shop. And I got a straight shot between where the trucks pick up the goods and the trucks deliver the goods. So this is my triangle here. All my residents come in from this point. All my shops, this point. Now in the beginning this was better because I actually had a triangle here. Right now I've kind of got an intersection. But there's not a lot of traffic down here since it's all low density. Over here it was a little worse. All my industry is coming into this point. All my shops are here. And all my low density people are out here. So all the people came in here. And this is where my triangle breaks over here. And that's why the traffic's bad. So I've got industry, shops, people. It's not horrible. It's moving, but my people are having to cross this right here. And that's what messes things up. My people are getting involved in my truck traffic coming from here back to here. How could you fix this? If the traffic was much, much worse and I wanted to fix this, the thing that's missing is the ability to go from over here to over here. Yeah, roundabouts just don't work in the triangle method. Roundabouts kind of mess things up. Oh, I have found a backup. Oh yeah, it's that messed up merging stuff that you can only fix with the traffic mod. We've got a merging issue here. That's what's causing the backup. There's no way to fix that I'm aware of, unless you get a mod. Now, I can add extra lanes here. Might solve the issue. I usually do this whenever I build a clover loop. I usually fix this as soon as I drop the clover loop down. That one piece under there I can't fix because of the see, this crazy merging on top of the bridge. Crazy merging on top of the bridge. And under the bridge. Yeah, that's exactly what I was just talking about, Cube Jam. Whenever you have one of those bad merging spots, see, with Traffic Manager, you could tell the people, hey, the two right lanes, the two left lanes can only merge here or here. The two right lanes can only merge here, instead of all lanes can merge right here right now. And then they all go. Some of these guys are going 3 lanes over from the far right to the far left. And that's ridiculous. That's not the way real people drive in the real world. Actually, the Sims are real smart. They're doing exactly what they're told. The real fault lies in the algorithms, the programming. People like me who write the software, they're the ones that made the mistakes. The Sims are just doing what they were told. A lot of times the only way to resolve it is to try to figure out where are all the people going? Where are these people trying to get to? Of course, these intersections don't help a whole lot. Because you got one way, and you got three coming in. See, most people are going this way. There are some so now we've got 2 lanes going that way. But we got a crazy merge area underneath the bridge here. I saw a car wanting to change lanes. And I've got 2 coming in. There's no traffic coming in that way hardly. So that's not causing any issues. Over there looks like it could do the same thing. Lots of traffic coming over that bridge. So we give them more lanes. Yeah. Every now and then. Oh! Did you see that police car? That police car was using the fast lane on the left. And then he cut across. Oh, there's another one. They're going through the grass under the bridge. There's another one. See? They're going through the grass under the bridge. And then you got to figure out, why do they all want that one lane? What's wrong with the left lane? Probably because they're all turning up here. So once you figure out where the people are going, then you set up a metro station to resolve it. So this is shops. This is a big shopping center. So we've got people wanting to go shopping. So we set up metro, because we don't have any over here at all. And see if we can send some of these people over here to go shopping. And see if that'll make them happy. And you kind of hate to just throw metro in the middle of residential because, yeah, noise. So, we'll make them walk. We'll make them walk. This looks like a good place. Hey, how's it going? My city's doing okay. Not sure if I'd call it a beautiful city, but my city's doing okay. Right now I want to get some of these rural suburbanites over to some shopping. Alright. Of course, we're going to need things like, in preparation for this, we're going to need walking paths. We'll have to go through this house. And bicycle paths. To get people over here. Because I'm going to put a metro station right here, and then put another one out here. And get them over the bridge here to where the shops are. That's a pretty sharp curve there. That's better. Where else might I like to go? There is another big shopping center place down here that I could bring them. In case they wanted to go shopping all the way down here. Maybe they want to come way out here too. So, if I put and then maybe they wanted to come out here. Ooh, and I'm kind of going right through this place too. But nah, we don't want to do that. Alright. It's a back and forth. I prefer those to loops. Green, huh? What colors do we not have? We don't have a bright red. How about a bright red? That's a red line. Because it goes here to here to here to here. All right, let me take a quick break. I haven't had one all morning. I need to go rinse this glass out and get my water bottle so I can start drinking H2O. All right, let's unplug my iPad. I'll be back. See how our new subway line is faring. How we doing? We got 9 vehicles. I already see we could use a 10th vehicle, I think. So we got 3 stops of over 200 people waiting. See, it's bad when you've got 180 and you got this many waiting. Depends on how many get off here. But if none of these guys get off, then none of these guys can get on. Yep. Numbers are only going up. So now we're in the 300s. See, which line was real busy earlier? Was it the orange line? That looks good. The yellow line? Whoa. Whoa! My yellow line got busy. Big time. Let's go back to the red line. It's looking a little better, except for the one stop that has over 400. Ah. See, the crazy thing is, the orange line goes to the exact same place as the yellow line. People just don't like to go that direction. They prefer the other direction. Go back to the red line. Yeah, the tourist trap is doing real well. Except in making money. I have so many things in there that cost so much money. I still think this is funny. Weekly passengers, 465. When there's a couple thousand on the train now. Of course, maybe a whole week hasn't passed. Back to the yellow line. Where is this stop? Wow. That's one busy stop right there. How far is Chattanooga from Pigeon Forge? Hour and a half maybe. I could bring up Google Maps. There's this thing called Google Maps. It's really nice. Maps. Google Maps. Distance to Pigeon Forge. Two hours and a half. Ah. They want you to go from Chattanooga up to Knoxville. It says 2 hours and a half. My hour and a half wasn't very good. Wasn't a good guess. But it's all interstate. You take I-75 to Knoxville and then take I-40 out to Pigeon Forge. All right, where are we? That's getting better. It's not in the thousands anymore. How's my red line doing? Red line's still really busy. Even with 16 cars. 17. Used to go to Pigeon Forge and Gatlinburg and talking about your tourist traps. Yeah, my family used to visit there about once a year. We're down to 600s now. So it's getting better. So when you've got a train of 180 people pulling into a station with 250 waiting, it's not that great. But some get off, some get on. Would a budget PC be good for running World of Warcraft? You know, World of Warcraft's been around 14 years. I'm guessing they've had a little bit of time to optimize for older hardware and newer hardware. So yeah, there's the high ticket prices. But, you know, I've got $4.5 million and I'm making 9,000, 8,000. I want people on the trains to get off the highways. I think this one's okay. I think 14 cars on my yellow line's okay. So we got 89 coming in, 55, 46. We were probably fine with 13, but 14 seems to be good. My red line it seems to start, it's beginning to equalize a bit. So 18's good on this one. Whoa, look how busy this one is. All the people coming to ride the subway. Well, let's see what that did to our traffic. Look at that. It helped quite a bit. I forgot about this one over here. I could run it one more stop. Could add one more stop. One more stop. Let's there we go. Put one more stop on that line. All right, it's time to add some more a little more commercial area over here. Crime. Crime in the park. Ah, we're a long ways from a police station over here. How about a health clinic? Same kind of deal. Long ways from a little health clinic. Oh, they need water. Let's put one of these. And then a fire station. And let's give them water. They're just out of the range of water. All right, we don't need any more commercial. Just a couple stores. Let's see how the hotels. I put some hotels over here by the new department store. Looks like they're doing well. My Mega Maniac tourist trap. What else do we have? City Hall. A movie theater. We could probably use a movie theater out here, right? Movie theater. Let's get a new walking trail because those are fun. Let's put a walking trail over here. Like I said, those are fun. So we have a movie theater out here in my tourist trap. So I've got this place zoned. As tourism specialization. So every time I put something out here, it becomes a hotel, another hotel. This is the big hotel, the luxury hotel. Got the train station. We'll have an airport on the other side of the highway eventually. And then we'll have a highway that runs straight over here, skipping this. So the airport tourists can reach over here too. Though, it's probably not flat enough down there for the airport. Airport's probably going to go right there. It's got to have 70,000 people for an airport. Oh, this just keeps going up and up and up. More commercial. Why don't we add another hotel or two out here? How about some on the same side? Now, I might have more big things that have to go over there. Let's put some more hotels out here. Just for fun. More hotels. We do need more people. We got all this space over here. And I'm thinking about putting a new riverside group. Some low density on this side of the river, just like we have on this side of the river. Oh, finally, somebody built a swimming pool. Very nice. And it's on the second floor. I kept wondering why. Oh, there's another swimming pool. There's another swimming pool. They finally started building swimming pools. There's some swimming pools. I'm quite liking the city. Electricity starting to get tight. So, I think we got room to throw in another geothermal plant up here. There we go. Electricity's fine for a while. How about water? Water's still great shape. We're collecting all of our water here, and we're dumping it back into the river down there. The old pollution stuck out there in the harbor. But yeah, I think I'm going to develop this side of the river. So, yeah. And I'm going to bring them from right here. That's where they're coming from. Though, it'd probably be better to bring them from here. This gets real busy right here because of people getting off the subway and jumping in their cars. Which is funny because there's no parking lots there. I didn't realize that they had dehydrated cars, pocket cars in this game. People come off the subway, they reach into their pocket, they add water, poof, there's a car. Must be underground parking. But this looks like a good place I could bring it in. There's no traffic here at all, hardly. And it's pretty nice back here, too. I don't know if I could actually get a road. I don't need trees yet. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. So I can't bring them from over there. But I should be able to bring them from here, I think. Let's see. They like grass line. Yeah. And let's go to trees. I guess that's far enough. It's getting a little too nasty over there. Let's stop right there. Uh-oh, what kind of zoning did we have? Okay. We only got 3 houses over here. 3 lot wide. Let's move it up. Let's move it a little further away from the river. See if I can get some better zoning. See if it looks better now. Yes. Don't want to leave that there. I don't see why not. Some people might want to come in here and turn around. All right. Do we have water down here? Nope. Only half of it has water. Now we have water. How about a park? A playground. Ooh, I bet we've got room for a big park down here. Actually, we could put the big park over here. And then they can walk to it. Ooh. You know, that's not a good idea right there. You know why that's not a good idea? All those people jumping off the subway are going to want to go to this park. Well, it's just going to generate more traffic. But I think the park's too big. That's the only place I can put it. Well, we'll just see how bad it gets. All right, that works. How about bicycles? They can ride their bicycle up here. Speaking of bicycles, bicycle lanes. I like the trees. I prefer the trees. Nope, 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 nope. I want low density on this side. High density on the other side. I'm ruining the view for those guys back there. But that's what they get for not opting for the extra money and coming down here. Paying the extra money. How about schools? Elementary school? Let's put one of these nice, cute ones down here. Actually, let's put this one here. And then put this one here. How about a walking path or a bicycle path from over here? Ah! You always have to turn that off. This should be interesting looking because of the side of that hill. And then the walking path. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. There we go. Oh, that just killed the bike path. There we go. So yeah, if you buy a house, a condo or whatever these are, townhomes or high density resident building. You want to pay the big bucks, you get down here. You want to pay the really big bucks, you build down here. The really big bucks. Nothing fancy. Look at this one. They got their beach cabin. They got their beach cabin. That's where you start. Across the river. This is where you eventually end up. These multi... Wow. Look at all the solar panels on that place. I guess that's what that is. High-tech housing. That's something I haven't done. I haven't tried high-tech housing yet. I know it's going to cause them to rebuild, but I don't care. Underhill Park. Lightning rods. Make them all drive electric cars. Nah. Yeah, if they're high-tech housing, then yes. They can have electric cars. And they're not allowed to smoke. We'll see what the high-tech housing looks like. Oh, they just get solar panels on their roofs. I still like the ones that start with the little bitty houses. The little sheds like this. I'm surprised they didn't rebuild. Come on, it's not too far for you to walk. to walk to school. Hey, man goose. Identity crisis. Am I a man or am I a goose? Or am I a misspelled mongoose? What do you mean crime out here? What we got crime out here for? We got police. Both. You're a man and a goose. We've got police coverage. Here's the nearest police station right around the corner. Oh, I need to give a path, of course, up to... I need to give a path up to the thing here, but people are going through the park to get to the... Still need to give them a bike path, though. Bicycles. No, they can ride their bicycles through the park. I still love how busy this is all the time. Transferring from one train station to the next. One metro to the other. It's only no fun on rainy days. Nice chair. Yes, I had some neighbors give me this chair free. I can't complain. People up on the 14th floor, they didn't want the chair anymore. They didn't have need for it. Come on. There we go. I like free stuff. I push a little button. It reclines. It's one of those zero gravity chairs. So it'll go all the way back to where my feet are up in the air. When did I start streaming the first time? 2017, January the 2nd. January the 2nd, 2017. I streamed all last year. Picked up over 1,000 followers. And then the first several months of this year, I stopped streaming because I'm right in the middle of rebuilding my condo. All this hardwood floor down here is brand new. They just put this in a few weeks ago. My kitchen's new. My guest bathroom's new. They're not quite finished. Got to put the under-counter lighting, LEDs. Under-counter LEDs got to go in. My fixture's got to be hung in the bathroom. Light fixture and the vent. And what else? Yeah, I need to get baseboards. And then I'll paint. So I missed quite a bit of streaming the last few months because of construction. I wrote software for State Farm, Comcast, Time Warner Cable, Department of Interior, or Department of Ministry, Department of Interior, the country of France. I helped build the country of France's population warning system. I wrote software for Shaw in Canada, Wide Open West out in Colorado. Sempra, San Diego Electric Company. One of the coolest things I wrote was a movie ordering system for the United States Virgin Islands, the U.S. Virgin Islands. I got to go down there. So you don't have a job now, practically. Correct, I retired. I started having some health issues that was affecting my ability to work. So I had saved up a bunch of money over the years. Instead of getting a wife and having kids, I saved money. My car is my wife, and my electronics, my children. So I saved a lot of money while I was working. I did spend too much on my car, but it's kind of funny to have a 685 horsepower automobile that I drive like a grandpa. I've got a Camaro, supercharged. Supercharged Camaro. All right. You know, these don't look high-tech to me. Underhill Park. High-tech housing. They just don't look like high-tech housing to me. I'm used to seeing solar panels, and maybe that's at a later stage. It just doesn't look high-tech to me. Now they got some solar panels. But these little guys, they don't look high-tech to me. I'm tempted to wipe them all out and make them rebuild. What got you to gaming and when? When I was a kid, so this would have been the late 1960s, we went to Disney World. Maybe it was the early 1970s. Somewhere around 1970, we went to Disney World. And they had an arcade. And I played Space Invaders. Thought that was the coolest thing there ever was. I think that's when I began. Tell you, the easy thing to do is to go to my Twitch channel. Let's go to my Twitch channel. There I am. I'm going to hit the pause button because I don't want to see me. My first console game was Pong in the 1970s. We had 2 controllers. I don't even think it was color game. I just remember a white, we played Pong. I played Rogue on a mini computer when I was in graduate school. You've probably heard of roguelike games. Well, I played the original Rogue game when I was in graduate school. My first 3D game was Wolfenstein. I remember my coworker was playing it, and I was watching him over his shoulder, and it gave me motion sickness because I'd never seen it. 3D gaming was new back then. My first MMO was City of Heroes, which it's no longer around anymore. I created a invulnerable soup scrapper called Buffy Summers because I'm a big Buffy the Vampire Slayer fan. That was my favorite TV show. I've got all the Buffy episodes on DVD back here. Sometimes I'll sit down and go through them again. Buffy and Angel, and it's my favorite show ever made. My first computer came from Radio Shack. It had 4 kilobytes of RAM. I upgraded it to 16 kilobytes. Had a 300 baud modem. I used to write my programs for school and then dial into the mainframe or the mini computer at UT Chattanooga and upload my program, add job control language, submit it to be compiled, and it would go from Chattanooga to Knoxville to the mainframes at UT Knoxville. It would compile and then spool the results back to Chattanooga. The good old days. I don't own a console right now. I had an original Xbox so I could play the Buffy the Vampire Slayer games. And then I gave it to my niece when I was finished with it. And then I bought a PS3, played Skyrim, and then I gave it to my brother-in-law when I was finished with it. So there you go. Oh yeah, I've had, I can't say hundreds of girlfriends, but dozens over the years. I laugh because I was engaged to be married when I was 6 years old. My first girlfriend was kindergarten. We got engaged when we were 6. Fun times. Yeah, I'm kind of an organized. My personality fit programming perfectly because I'm a logical, structured, routine schedule kind of guy. And the best way to destroy a routine scheduled kind of guy is to get married. Add chaos. Okay, you'll be right back. All right. I like my little area here. I just don't know if these are high tech. They're supposed to be high tech. I just thought there'd be solar panels on these houses. Maybe they will after they level up. Maybe, I started to say maybe you can't do high tech, low density, but you can. There's only electric cars allowed out here. Well, you got your garbage trucks. I'm still not seeing any solar panels, though. Oh well. Alright, what do we need? Need some more commercial. Thinking about adding a few hotels on this end of the park. Let's put some hotels on this end of the park. Yeah, well, he says I'm about 60. I'm 58 years old. I retired when I was 54 and a half. Okay. Yeah, I just turned 58 2 weeks ago. July the 12th was my birthday. I turned 58. I retired when I was 54 and a half. All right, this is my Mega Maniac tourist trap. We got hotels, we got shopping, we got movie theaters, we got parks. We even got bees, birds and bees. Got new hotels going in. Crest Resorts, Your Choice Hotel, Stratus Hotel. I like the big one back here. Luxury Hotel. Let's see how my green bus line's doing. Alright, we got 12 buses on the line. Looks like we could add a 13th bus. The funny thing is, the people get on the bus here, and then they get off here. Not many people travel around through the park. They're pretty much just going from here to down there. It's really strange. I got all these buses. Well, we got 22 people, 19, 18. So, yeah, not everybody's getting off there. So, yeah, they're going through the park. Uh-oh. We just had a train come in. That slows traffic down. It gives us a temporary traffic jam. Here comes another train. I didn't make it easy out here to give myself more lanes. Of course, you either have 2 lanes or you have 6, which is crazy. For one-ways. There's no one-way avenues. There's the 6 lanes. You either have 6 lanes or you have 2. It's pretty annoying. What you could do to make your citizens and tourists more happier is to make a new district near to the touristic district and make it leisure specialization. Yep, I have not built a leisure residence area yet. I'm not sure exactly what that does. I guess it's for old people that's retired. I don't know. But there's... Yeah, there is a mod that gives you 3 and 4 one-ways. This isn't terrible. It's only when a train shows up. And I could force people to stop parking on the side of the road too. No more parking on the side of the road, at least in front of the train station. Can you answer me? Do you mind me asking if I ask you how much, or do you earn anything from YouTube? No, I don't make anything. I don't make any money. I think all last year I made about $25. Oh, it's a commercial specialization. Oh, leisure commercial, that's right. So yeah, this only gets busy when a train stops and all the people get out. So yeah, let's try a commercial leisure place. A new district near the tourist district. So near my tourist district. Well, that would be here. Yeah, thanks for stopping by, Mangoose. Have fun. Well, it's like this, one call. This chair is made for reclining. If what work you do allows you to recline, let me show you. Let me get this monitor out of my lap. With the monitor in my lap, I can't go to zero gravity. All right. So I move the monitor. It's a zero gravity chair. Which works fine for me because my TV is mounted on the wall up high. I could still play this way. I don't think you could work this way. Depends on what your work is. But see, I use a trackball for my right hand, and I use a programmable controller instead of the keyboard for my left hand. And that's why I can get away with using this chair. Now, one of these chairs brand new costs several $1,000s. So I don't know how good a work chair it would be. If all you do is talk on the phone all day, it might work. But yeah, it's made for reclining. That's why it's called it's called Human Touch is the name of the company. Perfect chair, zero gravity. Now this is one of their older models. It's a 075 or something like that. Made many years ago. But it was given to me free by the people on the 14th floor. Newer ones cost, like I said, several $1,000s. Oops. Didn't mean to stop time. Teach us the triangle method. Triangle method's pretty easy, really. Let's say you had an exit off the interstate right here. Let's say you had an exit off the interstate right here. You put your industry here. You put your commercial here. And you put your people here. Now, I'll show you what I mean. And let's say you have your exit to your interstate here. You get off your interstate here. Oops. I started hitting letters. You put all your industry over here. And I'll show you in a minute why. You put all your commercial over here. And you put your residence back here. Industry, commercial, residential. Now, you don't have to put a triangle here. This is just showing you as an example. Now, why is this important? I spelled commercial wrong. Sorry about that. I'm not illiterate. I spent many, many years in college. I didn't save it. I may act illiterate sometimes, but all right. What makes this easy on traffic is your industry produces your goods. Commercial needs those goods. So the trucks can run over here and back and never have to pass near a residential area. So your trucks go over here to drop off their goods and they come back. So you never want your industry, your trucks that are going to your commercial area to deliver to ever pass through your residential area. That just adds traffic that you don't need. So they go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. If you produce too much that your stores can't handle, then they hit the interstate and export it to other towns. If you're not producing enough goods, your stores aren't getting enough from your industry, then they import from the highway, from other towns. So your trucks will come in here and they'll drop off and then they'll leave. And they don't have to pass through residential. Your trucks, if you're producing too much, will come out here, go to other towns, and then come back. And they don't have to pass through residential. Now, your residents need access to both. So they come down here and go to work, and then they go back home. Or they go to the store, and then they go back home. And when you go to the store and you come back home, you never have to interfere with these trucks that are crossing back and forth over here. When you go to work and come back home, you never have to worry about these trucks that are coming in and off the interstates and stuff. So that's the whole simple concept of the triangle method. That's the whole simple concept. Your people go to work and they come home. Now, in real life, you might be at work and your wife says, "Hey, can you pick up some bread, some milk, some ice cream, and some batteries on the way home?" So you'd say, "Sure." And then you'd leave work and you'd go here and then here. Well, this game, people don't do that. In this game, you leave, you go back. You leave here and you go back. But even if they did, even if the game did work like real life, you could just go along with the trucks. You could follow the trucks over to here. But that's the whole thing. That's the whole concept. Now, early game, there is one thing that requires access to all three. Oh, also, can you see how a roundabout would not work? Do you understand why a roundabout would not work? If you're using a roundabout, you can get to work easy enough, but to get back home, you have to go all the way around. You'd have to pass commercial to get back home. So you're breaking the triangle method. If your truck goes to here to deliver, then it can't get back without going around past the residential area. So roundabouts don't work. But that's the concept. It's real simple. Your services in the beginning, you just have one set of services that handle all three areas. But as you grow and grow and grow, each area has their own services. Industry will have its own fire, health, garbage collection, so on and so on, especially when you get to high density. When you get to high density, you'll have fire departments out here, you'll have fire departments out here, you'll have fire departments out here. But that's the whole triangle concept. Very simple. I started the game right here. My residents are here. They go to their jobs. My residents are here. They got shopping. And then the shopping, the trucks go back and forth. And the shops and the jobs have access to the interstate. And then over here, all of my jobs are out here. All my shops are here. My residents are out there. That's the 3 points of the triangle. They kind of come together here, which is bad. So this isn't good. But it's all low density, so it's not that big a deal. When I got to high density, all my residents come in here. All my jobs are up here. All my shops are here. So that's the 3 points of the triangle. Here, here, and there. But once you do hit high density, then you don't worry about traffic between industry and office, or between shopping and offices. Offices don't produce goods that need to be sold at the shops. So your triangle's not that important once you hit later game. You still want easy access between people and jobs and people and shopping. But you don't have to worry about easy access between shops and offices because, well, yeah, maybe they need paper and pencils and stuff like that. But once you hit the high density and once you've got your metros in place, you have very little traffic. See how little traffic? I've got tens of thousands of people who live here and almost nobody on the road. And this is where everybody works. Now, some of them ride their bikes. See how busy this bicycle? A lot of people like to ride their bikes to work down here. Not as many riding their bikes down here. But they ride the train. There's one train stop there, one here, one here. The metro. It's not a train, it's a metro station. So you'll see how busy this place is. See all the people? Sad thing is, that one metro station supplies all these people. That's why so many ride their bikes. They'd rather ride their bike to work than to walk all the way down here to the metro station. I see some places I didn't put. My bad. These are just bike paths and walking paths. Right now, people are having to walk all the way around. See, they're instantly going to start using them. See, I've got them over here. But that's the triangle method. Very simple. You don't want residents to go through commercial areas to get to their jobs. You don't want residents to go through industry to get to their grocery store. And you don't want the trucks to go through residential areas to get to where they deliver their goods. And then later game, like I said, it's not as complicated. Later game, this route between here and there doesn't really matter anymore because this becomes offices. These are all offices. You know, two-way roundabouts. Baby SML, have you ever in your life, in real life, seen a two-way roundabout? I guess there's cul-de-sacs. Yeah, I know. In this game, you can do it. In real life, I don't know how practical it is. Except a cul-de-sac. If you know what a cul-de-sac is. The little loop at the end of a street. Well, even those is pretty much just one way around. Even cul-de-sacs. You could go either way. All right. Oh, we haven't done what you asked me to do. A leisure commercial area. Let's do it here. A leisure commercial area. Let's take a road off here, I think. An avenue. I don't know if it should be an avenue. Let's just take a simple road. Since it's leisure, let's put grass. This is just an experiment, really. Just to see how this works. Because I'm curious as to how it works. All right. Let's zone it. Doesn't need to be that wide and that fat over here. All right. Let's make it leisure. Let's make sure we got water. Yep, we've got water, most of it. Good enough. Let's bring our electricity over. I like to use parks. Cheap parks to bring electricity over. Is that good enough? Yep. I forgot I got electricity down there too. Let's see what this looks like. Because I have no clue what this is going to look like. Let's don't forget our paths, whether they're used or not. It's a good idea to have them. I don't know if that reaches. Oh, there's the problem. That's stupid stuff. Stupid stuff. There we go. Where's my closest train station out here? Or metro? Ooh, we could actually put a metro in here. But they're over there. So I actually need a walkie path over here. Let's put it here, since they haven't built yet. And then down there. What kind of stores are these? Club de la Cream. Club de la Cream. The Lion and the Pint Pub. Beauty Salon. Game Hall. This Club de la Cream's pretty big. Arcades. Wonderland. A club. Okay. That's what this looks like. I wondered what it was going to be out here. Alright, I think I probably have a malfunction junction. Yes, I do. I think I want to upgrade. That road. Probably all the way down. There. It's pretty busy. Beechwood Square. Let's rename that. Games and spas. All right. Don't build there. I don't know if we need a bike path, but I'm going to put one in anyway. Alright, we got people using a walking path. At least this one. Okay. What's this place called? Seafood Delicacies. The Comedy Club. Public House. Space Bowling. Bowling Alley. Nightclub Happy Hamster. The Lion and the Print Pub. Fried Chicken Eatery. Champion Weightlifting Gym. Red Door Pub. So we got pubs and spas and arcades and Interesting. They want more jobs. I think it is about time to build a new section. We've got this area. Guess I could put a clover loop here. Another one of these. All right. As the mayor of this great city of Chattanooga, I summon the city sorcerer to come and freeze time. So, city sorcerer, so much noise. I wish everyone would go home and take a nap. So, city sorcerer, freeze time. Thank you very much. Every mayor in the world would love to have a city sorcerer who can stop time. I have one. What do you think? Yeah, that looks pretty good. Looks pretty good right there. All right. How much did the city sorcerer cost? Who knows? Who knows what it cost to have him freeze time for that amount of time? So we're going to work this area. Now the my commercial area of the triangle is the one that needs access to the highway because all of its goods are going to be imported. That's why it's so busy over here. These stores, and these stores have to have all their goods imported. Now the only reason it's busy over here is garbage trucks, police cars. Every now and then there's a person that decides to drive to the shopping mall instead of take a train. Because these people don't have easy access to the metro unless they walk or ride their bikes. That's a good point. I didn't put a walking path over here. It's only a bike path. They have to ride their bikes. I should also have a walking path over here. They're going to have to rebuild over here, but a lot more crooked than I meant for it to be. But look, people wanted it big time. All right. My city sorcerer can freeze time while I straighten this out. I want it straight up. Now let's go this way. There we go. So they can build another nice big place here. Let's see if we ever got solar. Okay, he's got some solar. Maybe that's the problem. The sun is this way. At least he thinks it's that way. All right, there we go. There's solar. There's solar. He's got solar pointing the other way. That's funny. He's got solar pointing that way, and he's got solar pointing this way. But well, he has no solar. But he hasn't expanded yet. He doesn't have any solar. He does. He does. He does not. He does. He does. Yeah, I guess that's solar. Nope. So some of them are doing it and some of them aren't. I guess they have to reach stage 3. They probably have to reach stage 3. Hey, I appreciate you guys who are following. It's not something I'd ever ask you to do. People say, how come you don't play music? What if you don't like the music I play? Oh, yeah, that makes sense. How come you don't ask us to subscribe and to follow? Obviously you know what those two things mean, so why should I ask you to do it? When I go to a YouTube channel and I like it, I subscribe. You know, if I want to see more content. If I go to Twitch and I like somebody new, I follow them. They don't have to ask me to do that. I'm an intelligent individual. So I don't ask people to subscribe to my YouTube. I just thank people who do. Not individually. Because, yeah, I've gone to channels where they spend 10 minutes thanking everybody that subscribed to their YouTube channel, or name by name. Or I go to Twitch channels and they get these things that flash on the screen that annoy me to death. It says, somebody followed, somebody followed. That stuff annoys me. I'm not going to do that to annoy people. I don't follow somebody to have my name in shiny lights. That's not my personality. So, that's why I don't play music. You might not like my music. And that's why I don't ask you to subscribe and follow. You're intelligent enough to know what those things are. Well, my little trees over here never caught fire that I'm aware of. That's pretty cool. I assume they'd probably catch on fire. All right. Let's get back to where we began. Commercial. It needs access to the interstate. People and offices don't so much. I also want to take a step back. All right. I just wanted to take a quick look at train system. I could have put a stop over here. Closer to these guys, I suppose. We had something that got destroyed over here. Needs my attention. That doesn't happen very often. That may be the only one in the whole place. Yep, I don't even see anymore. Just the one. Now I picked out here because there's not a lot of traffic out here. And I'll be introducing a lot of traffic. As soon as I put in a commercial area here, trucks are going to start rolling in to deliver goods. Let's check my topography. All right. Yes, this is a steep hill. My low levels are over here. So I'm going to put my commercial area here. I'm going to try something. I'm going to put commercial here, residence here, offices here. The residents can get to their stores or they can get to their jobs. And the trucks can get it in and out to the interstate. My offices are going to be on the other side of my residential area. Why? Because again, there's not going to be, the offices don't produce goods that need to be exported or imported. Example. Here's my offices. All of my offices are out here. Where's the traffic? Where are the trucks? Do you see any trucks? There's a RV. There's an RV. An uneducated senior citizen driving his RV to go look at offices. But there's a garbage truck. There's a Jeep. Camper van. See, there are no delivery trucks. That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah, in the real world, we've got UPS and FedEx and the Post. A lot of people drive camper vans. But there's no deliveries to these offices. No trucks. So I'm not worried about hiding my offices behind my residence. Over here. I'm going to go commercial, residential. The triangle method doesn't work this late game. Or isn't needed this late game. The only thing that's needed is commercial close to the interstate. Let me take a quick break. Stretch my legs. I'll be right back. those of you who are new to my channel, I am Blazar Gaming. So what's with the Blazar name? Well, I discovered there's a celestial entity called a quasar. And then there's a very rare one called a blazar, but it's B-L-A-Z-A-R. So I was looking for a name that wasn't already taken. I was looking for a name I could use on Twitter, Gmail, YouTube, and Twitch that wasn't already taken. So B-L-A-S-A-R is what I came up with. And I pronounce it like B-L-A-Z-A-R, which is a rare quasar celestial entity. And then I threw the name gaming on it because, yeah, it's a Twitch channel. I game. I play games. That's pretty good. Not bad. Not bad at all. What kind of games do you play? I like games that have magic in it. Yeah, of course, there's no magic in City Skylines. City Skylines is kind of my game that I jump back to between games. I recently let's go. I recently was playing Tower of Time. It's a dungeon crawler. It was a lot of fun. Really good story. I put 85 hours into it and I only paid 25 bucks, something like that, for the game. Anytime you can get more than, or at least $1 per hour in the game that you're playing, then it's worth it. Before Tower of Time, my condo renovation videos shows my kitchen and bathroom and stuff. I played Project High Rise. I saw another Twitch streamer playing Project High Rise, and I thought, hey, that looks pretty cool. So I did Project High Rise for 7 days, right before I stopped streaming. And then they started working on the condo. City Skylines, Triangle Method. Dragon's Dogma, I played before. Total War Warhammer. World of Warcraft. I leveled a monk up. I subscribed for 1 month. Leveled a monk up to 85. Why did I level to 85? Because when I quit playing World of Warcraft many, many years ago, I had all the magic classes to 85. Mage, Warlock, Druid, Shaman, Priest, Paladin. And so I subscribed back in December, I think it was, or January. I subscribed for 1 month and I leveled up a monk. So I've got all the magic classes in World of Warcraft sitting at level 85. Now I'm about to go back to World of Warcraft. And before that was Marvel Heroes. I played Marvel Heroes. My most viewed video is from Marvel Heroes. I had all the characters, all the costumes. And so people like to come and watch. Yeah, I spent a lot of money on Marvel Heroes, but that was back when I was still working. Well, most of it. Most of my Marvel Heroes was when I was working, and then immediately after I retired. I played Marvel Heroes for 3 years. I spent much money. It was a free to play game, but I spent more on that game than any game I've ever played. Even more than 6 or 7 years of World of Warcraft. All right. I really didn't make that long enough, but I like games with magic. I'm not into first person shooters, and I'm not into player versus player unless it's a large scale. What I mean by that is I enjoyed world versus world in Guild Wars 2. I really enjoyed world versus world. I wrote software. I was a software developer. There's a good chance that some of you or some of your parents have interacted with some of my software through the years, especially back between 2000 and 2010. If you ever had to call your cable company between 2000 and 2010, you probably interacted with my software. And you probably hated it and wanted to strangle me. But I just wrote it the way they asked me to. Don't blame the software developer for your terrible menuing system at your cable companies. It's the people who said, this is the way I want it to work. And the software developer said, okay, and we fixed it for them. Wizards of Legend. I'm not familiar with Wizards of Legend. Is it a recent game or an old game? I try not to go back and do old games because, yeah, I've got a computer and equipment here that can handle all the newest games. So I'm not going to go back and play some 2D. Well, I say I'm not going to go back and play 2D. I did, last year I played some, what's it called? All right. Alt-Tab. Can't go to my desktop. That's funny. All right. Well, desktop. Darkest Dungeon. It's a 2D dungeon crawler. I played some Darkest Dungeon last year. That was fun. Darkest Dungeon. So Wizard of Legend. Oh, it's 2D. I'll write myself a note to take a peek at it during my midday break. Wizard of Legend. What I really want... come on, ink pen. Switch to a different. What I'm really looking forward to Wizard of Legend. What I really want to play, and Blizzard doesn't seem to be interested in doing it, is World of Warcraft 2. Or World of Warcraft, 2. I wish they would come up with a new World of Warcraft. Start using the latest technologies. DX12, Vulcan. Start making trees look more like trees. And I don't mind if the characters stay a little cartoony, because I've never met a real life gnome or goblin. So I don't mind if the characters still stay a little cartoony, but if they can make a World of Warcraft and it looks like today's newest, today's 3D games, that would be cool. But Blizzard doesn't seem to be interested in doing that. And I can understand why, in a way. I haven't been able to beat Darkest Dungeon. I don't think I realized there's an end to it. I thought it just keeps going and going and going and going and going. Yeah. All right. All right. Get back to work. An avenue out here. We're going to build a commercial district. Oh, there is one commercial district that I haven't done yet. I think I'll put it over here. And that's the organic one. Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's some of the real hard stuff I don't think I ever tried in Darkest Dungeon. That's one of those games that they did not pull punches on. They did not pull punches on that game. Some people like that. Some people like it when stuff's very difficult. I don't think I was even playing on a difficult level. Come on. There you go. That's what I'm looking for. That's what I'm looking for. I tend to go into games and set them to easy. Because I get annoyed if I have to spend 3 days to try to accomplish one little thing. Now, when I was younger, it was different. When I was a young whippersnapper, I'd play difficult. When I got middle-aged, I'd play normal. Well, now that I'm retired and I'm old, my reflexes are slow. My brain doesn't work as well. I play easy mode. I'm one of those people that when I go into, occasionally I'll go back and play a little Minecraft. Modded Minecraft. I don't play regular Minecraft. I like modded Minecraft. But occasionally if I go back and play some modded Minecraft, I play with the monsters turned off. Because I'm usually trying to build, I don't know, nuclear power plants or something, and I don't want to be stopped by nighttime zombies and creepers and stuff. I think I'll go here. And then I think the last place we go is... There we go. So yeah, I don't want to do the hard stuff at my age. I prefer the easier stuff. I'm going to move this whole line right here, down here. And which of course is another reason why I don't play first person shooters. That would just be... I do not have the reflexes of a 17-year-old kid. Huh. That's funny how that keeps doing that. But that's okay. I'll live with that. That's not what I want, though. Go a little further. That's what I want. Right there. Now. That's funny. That keeps leaving that out. So yeah, if you want to see me do competitive if you want to see me play competitive, well, let me just put it this way. You don't want to see me play competitive anything. Alright, let's take you all the way out to there. I wish they'd quit doing that weird stuff. Alright. And I'm going to remove this guy. I no longer need this. We need water out here, of course. Where's my nearest water? Over there. Yeah. You're at the wrong channel if you want to see me play competitive anything. I am almost 60 years... I'm 58 years old. I can't compete with a 17-year-old's reflexes. Even if I played... Even if he played 10 hours a week and I played 150 hours a week, I still couldn't compete. All right. We're going to need electricity out here too. How am I going to get electricity out here? Same way, I guess. Let's put a park. We have electricity. We have water. What we don't have is people yet, so let's do that next. Now, if you remember, and I'm going to need jobs too. All right. So I'm putting my commercial here in this 1/3 of this area. I'm putting my people here in this 1/3 of this area, and my jobs back here in this 1/3 of this area. So let's go opposite side. About midway. Avenue. So my triangle method's kind of different late game. It's still important that I put commercial near the highway. Still important that my residents have an easy access to my commercial. That's why my people are going next to my commercial. And then jobs will be back here. But jobs don't need easy access to commercial like they do over here. Or commercial and offices don't need an easy path to each other. Because it just doesn't work that way in this game. So, my housing subdivision I want to leave a special place for the Riverside residents. So let's do this then. That's not right. Go further. That's right. Nope, not too far. We don't want to get up there in the commercial area. All right, residential area. I kind of left this open over here for my people living along the river edge. Oops, can't go that far. Nope, I'm not going to worry about that at all. All right, we'll need water out here. You can come on out. Let's go down the highway. Bring this further. That's good enough for now. A park. Let's get a people park. Small playground. Electricity. All right. What do you mean you got no electricity over there? Ah. I didn't quite get it into the blue. There we go. Into the blue. So, commercial, residential, and then offices are out here. Avenue. I don't know. Maybe I want to Yeah. Offices right along the highway here. What you talk about, Willis? That's better. There we go. Offices, residence, commercial. Now, our biggest demand right now is for people and commercial. So let's put some people in. Ooh, let me check Metro real quick. Nah. Yeah. We're going to have one out here where the jobs are. One here where the people are. The only reason I'm doing this is because it's all high density. And one over here. Because it's all high density. Alright. Otherwise, wouldn't be that big a deal. But since it's high density, I don't want lots of traffic this early on. And maybe if they want to come down here and play, maybe I should go ahead and put one down here where they might be able to play and Mike can switch trains. How about I put it there? It's going to cost me one hotel, but let's put it here. Still cost me a hotel, but that's okay. All right, I need to warm water out here. We got some water. All right. And we'll need electricity out here. It's not far away. And we need electricity over here. Again, it's not far away. All right. Let me go ahead and put up here, 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 back. What color do we want to make that? I don't know. No. How about some kind of light blue? That works. It's funny. I've got a working metro system and no people out here yet. But that's okay. We're about to fix that. People first. Oh, I need services. Let's put, since it's all high density, let's put a big hospital out here. big police station out here, or fire station. Let's get the police station next. Big police station. Big fire station. I don't think I got one of these out here covering this area. So we'll put one of these out here covering this area. And we need some death care. A couple crematoriums next to the hospital. And we're going to need garbage collection. How far away are garbage collectors? Pretty far away. Pretty far away. So, let's put on this side of the interstate. Oops. Forgot to hit the curve. Forgot to hit the curve button. Nice. One little side road. And my garbage. Ta-da! There we go. Now we got garbage. We got everything we need. Hey, how'd you guys get electricity? Ah, from that thing, of course. Now we just need to zone some people. Let's go big. Zone some commercial. And I'm not going to put the organic in yet. The organic's going to be a much smaller area. That's a good way to start. Good place to start. There we go. And let's throw at least a job or two down here because, yeah. As these people join, they're going to want a place to work. These people are going to want a place to work. So let's go ahead and give them some places to go work. And we don't want to forget things like our parks and trails. We want a playground. We're probably going to want schools out here too. Let's throw playgrounds, bike and walking trails. Ah! I hate that snap to stuff. Sorry. I know you're about to build there, but bike. Bike. Bike over to there. And bike down here. And walk path. Sorry. Rezoning. Walk. Bike. Where else did I miss? Here. Bike. Walk. Walk. Bike. All right. Now we're going to do let's get some more. I want to get this electricity fixed up over here so I can get rid of these. I want to get rid of these because I want to run some fancy paths between areas. We definitely need walk. Let's put the walk path over that way. And I've got to fix malfunction junctions. Oh, that's bicycle. That's okay. Walk over here. Yeah, walk should go down there too. They should only cross one place. They can cross there. Now, let's fix my malfunction junctions. What's wrong with my junctions? The game tends to put red lights everywhere. And they're not necessary. Alright, we're good. They're only necessary once you need... Traffic lights are only needed when you have traffic. That's the best way to put it. You only need traffic lights when you actually have traffic. Let's see if my electricity has fixed itself. Yes. Now I can get rid of this. Why is it important that I get rid of this? I'm about to show you. Bicycle and walk path. Let's start here. Walk path. Up. It doesn't have to go up yet, I suppose. We can go out and then up. Got to start up sometime. And then back down. There we go. Now see, that's a better ramp than this one is. This one's pretty steep. So let's start here. Go up to there. There we go. Space already occupied. Oh, that's because this stupidity. Now we go up. Much better. Now we're going to do a bicycle the same way. See, we already got people wanting to go shopping walking. You know, people ride their bicycles on the walk path too. I don't really have to put a second one over there, just for bikes. The pedestrians get annoyed at the bicyclists, though. You know how it is. Those pesky bicyclists. Quit snapping all over the place. You're annoying me. There we go. What the heck? That was too far. Quit doing that snapping stuff. There we go. Alright. So now the bikes can go that way. And the walkers can go that way. To go shopping. Over here. What do we need? More shops. Now the question is... is that going to make little tiny shops? No, they're actually two spaces wide. And these are 3 spaces wide. That works. I guess that's okay. Nah. Might put a walking path through there. There's no need. There's where I missed my walking path. Kruger is going away. Sorry, Kruger. Here's one I missed. Okay, how are we leisure over here? Let's put a dog walking park over here. There we go. Dog walking park. Ooh, look what time it is. It's getting close to time to take my midday break. Alright. Let's see if my train's getting any use. I know it's early, but... it's getting some use. It's a little early yet. Don't complain about garbage. We don't have garbage. I forgot to give them water and electricity. So now you'll have garbage. My bad. My bad. Now they can come pick up your garbage. Get to work, guys. One, two, three, four. 4 garbage trucks. Come pick up the garbage. So, majority of the traffic's going to be here. Delivery trucks. In and out. In the beginning, as you're building houses, you'll get some traffic. People coming in to move in. But once they're moved in, at that point, they don't have any reason to drive anywhere unless they want to take the kids to a park or something. And then a lot of times they can do that by the subway. They don't even have to drive. More commercial. All right. One thing I forgot to do that I meant to do, and now I will do it. Turn everything back on. Up. Down. I'm going to build an organic area over here. What I mean by organic, I mean I want a little place by the river where you can buy organic made goods. I guess that's good enough. That's enough. I've found these don't work very well. So I'm not going to make a big place. And I am going to want people to be able to walk over there to the organic. Stupid snap. Oh, and I've run out of time. We'll have to finish this after my midday break. But out here is going to be, and I'll go ahead and fix it before I close out for 45 minutes. It's going to be organic and local produce. That's what that's going to be. All right. Save my Chattanooga game. Quit to the desktop. Okay, for those of you who are new, I take a break in the middle of the day. That's another thing I do different for most streamers. Most streamers will stream their entire day. They'll consume food while they're on the stream. I don't like to do things like that. I take a midday break, 45 minutes, then I come back. So, thank you guys for being here. 45 minutes. I will resume. For those of you who watch me on YouTube, I'm going to let you guys go. Thank you for watching my YouTube videos, and thank you for those of you who subscribe to my YouTube. I appreciate it.